You have so much to do.
Yeah, because I made my own this hibiscus flower drink. I make my own stuff. So I keep in the fridge and go out. I come back, it's chill and nice. Woohoo!
You seem to be in West. How's the weather over there? Here it's getting cold.
Well, today was very rainy. Was very hot last night. I think the
Mm.
clouds were covering everything up. So now it poured. In Singapore, it's pouring. So
Mm. Nice.
I mean, we need the rain. Cannot be hot all the time.
Got that. All right. So welcome everyone. Welcome Premji. Welcome Shabana. And all the live viewers. I am Ruchi. I am an entrepreneur. I run my own business of solar and we install rooftop solar plants and make you happy by making your electricity bill go zero. Apart from that, I follow my passion of coaching, of being a life coach. I'm going to be a certified life coach. Like I'm in the process of taking my examinations, and I've been trained for that. And today, the topic that I'm going to be talking about is how to get rid of procrastination. So, my favorite, I shouldn't say, but my favorite participant is Premji. So, hello, Premji.
I It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Mhm. So
Fantastic.
great. So today it is going to be great. I'm going to be interacting with you regarding. So does it work with you if I ask one on one?
I'm happy with that.
Awesome. Thank you. So, procrastination, we often procrastinate. What do we procrastinate? One of the things we procrastinate could be cleaning our cupboards, doing some of the paperwork that we resist doing. So often, when we talk about procrastination, it is those kind of things which we really don't like doing. Something if we like doing, we definitely pull out and do that, right? Keep resisting, we keep changing, we keep postponing, and that's what gets you into the procrastination. And of course, it has an impact while we're doing it and everything. So today we're going to be discovering that why do we procrastinate? Because have you ever seen a mother, if she, even if the child sneezes or is unwell in the middle of the night, she'll just wake up. Not on a regular basis, but if there's something alarming, she'll wake up. She'll do anything. Will she ever think that, oh, nahi, abhi nahi karte, bolne do, khazi karne do. Sorry. Will she ever do that?
No, you best.
Yeah. Yes. So something is there which she has at that particular moment and which is missing when we are procrastinating. And it's not that a mother, we all, everyone has it. There are things I'm sure, Premji, you just do it like tuck, 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 no questions and no questions about it. But there are sometimes we land up into delaying things. So is there anything, Premji, that you've been procrastinating?
Oh, okay. That's interesting, because
Mm.
my institution right now,
Mm.
I'm the one who doesn't procrastinate on anything. I'm the get up in the morning, I know what I want to do, but the rest of
Yes.
my day I do it. The problem
Mm.
is, I end up in picking up the things which others are supposed to do, and they are procrastinating. So it doesn't get done. At the end of the day, I feel so fed up that I have to do it. It's their job, their responsibility, but end up I have to do it. Otherwise, it doesn't get done. So I feel I'm the opposite of the procrastination. I'm the victim of procrastinators.
Hello, Prashantji. I got it. I got it. So you're the one who keeps doing it and not procrastinating. I got that. So great, but you'll have to still think. I'm giving you 30 seconds to think. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's something that you're
yeah.
procrastinating.
Because sometimes I feel uncomfortable about something. Let's
Mhm.
say I feel uncomfortable about the reaction I may get. So I keep on brooding. What's the best way of doing this? What's the best way of approaching? And then finally I end up, there's no best way. I just have to do it. Is this so much time
Awesome.
taken?
So can you think of that specific situation? Meanwhile, I'll also welcome Prashantji. Prashantji, welcome. the topic, it would be great if you can be on video. अपनी प्यारी सी शक्ल दिखा दो. Are you there, प्रशांत जी? यही होता है ऑफ वीडियो में, पता नहीं होता कि कोई है भी या नहीं. चलो, never mind. Okay, coming back. So, okay. So there are times when you're saying there's some things that you don't know how people would react, due to which you stop, you don't do that at that particular moment of time, and then you decide that you have to do it, and then you do it, right?
Yeah.
This is what? Okay, now I invite you. Hello, Pal Singh ji. Uh, I invite you to be a little specific.
Say,
Acha. Hmm. It's Rajveer. Hi, Rajveer. Hmm. Okay. So, Premji, can you tell me, be a little specific?
okay. Okay. I have my better half and I, we are doing certain things. So I've made a pact with her every day. Somehow, whether it's over a cup of tea brewed by me, I just need 15 minutes just to clear anything she can clear with me. I can clear something with her. 15 minutes, not half an hour, not 1 hour, just 15 minutes. I have yet to see the 15 minutes. So it's been procrastinated because distracted by other things. She gets a call from her mom about her brother, this, that. So the things were just, she will come around to doing it later. It never came around to that. The 50 minutes never came. So I'm at loss. I don't know how to get the 50 minutes.
So, what is presently happening in this regard? What is the problem you face?
The problem is, I think, priority. People give priority to things which are really sometimes for them is very important, is very urgent, very important. But I feel it's urgent, but that's not important. We need to focus on the important things.
Yeah,
Not
so I
urgent.
want to see what prevents you from being in this focused and free flow state of, having to clear everything every 15 minutes, just 15 minutes. So, what is it that's preventing?
For example, like I try to bribe her when she enters the door. I know how she wants the tea, right? I get all this organized, the bribery parts.
Mm.
But the one call will come. That call will will put all my plans to rest. So, so I told her, look, one of the reasons I was in Singapore was because of that. The thing never. I said we could have solved this much earlier if you have given me that little bit of time. I just don't know what is this. I'm sorry, but I just cannot understand this procrastinating part of things. I don't know why, but I think if something
We'll
is
discuss.
right,
We'll discuss.
if something's to be done, anytime's the right time. So why not do it and finish it off? It can be done wrongly, so what? But it's done. Otherwise, it keeps on piling up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't stand these pile ups. I mean,
Awesome, awesome. And I
yeah,
really get your commitment, Premji,
yeah,
in solving this. And then also I see your frustration that why it has to be perfect, can be done any time of the day and can just happen any which ways. It doesn't need to be perfect. At least it needs to get done, right? And I
yeah,
completely get that. And now that we will, as I'm talking, we will be discussing. So it's going to be questions and you'll understand then and you'll maybe discover something new out of it, right?
yeah,
So I got like, what's the resistance is that that call comes and that's what takes away, though you know how to bribe her and what kind of way and how she wants, and that just one call takes it away. So what are other obstacles you're facing when you try to overcome that call, or maybe, getting her to have a different time? So what is the obstacle that you're facing in that?
I find that she somehow will not think very highly of that the time she's going to spend. You don't see the value there. So my challenge is how do I make it look? Let her see the value point of it. I mean, anything you will do if you see value in it. So I find that I have not succeeded in bringing the value to the table. Uh,
So when you're not succeeded in her seeing the value, probably this is what you feel. It is
yeah,
how it occurs to you that she might not be seeing the value in what you're trying to ask her to, spend those 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
what does that make you feel?
Makes me feel like I'm inadequate.
Mm.
And these are things
And
which I
that's the
cannot
kind of a
force it.
limiting belief that
Yeah, I can't force these things. I
Mhm.
wish I pray, please, do give me the benefit of doubt here. I mean, it's very, very sometimes uniting. I mean, uh, I don't know, but I find sometimes there are very simple solutions to issues, but we just don't look at it, the value point of it. And then we spend time in things which are not really going to bring you the benefit. It's nice, it's time pass, but it's of no value. There's nothing to achieve. If you have a long-term goal or short-term goal or mid-term goal, if it's not part of that, then difficult. Lah. Very little gets accomplished.
Mm.
A lot of
And
effort,
and
a
I
lot of
completely
effort. Huh?
I'm getting your emotion right now.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just getting your emotion and your experience for not being able to, try to enroll her in seeing the possibility for her, right? And that's kind of making me feel sad. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
be
let's
very
look
frank.
look it from another way. What kind of
Yeah.
hmm,
Okay, partly I need to change also. See, I belong to my past. For 20, about 2 decades, I was a senior police officer. So I was as senior officer, this and that. So I had a lot of officers and men working with me. So I used to articulate things and plan it in such a way, and they used to get executed because there was a discipline and all that stuff. So that's how things moved smoothly. Not all the time, but mostly generally did. But now I'm no more a senior officer. She's not my subordinate. I'm still racking my brain as to how to devise a way. I, I know I must find a way. Otherwise, things will not get accomplished.
I am
So
so glad that you're able to, you grappling with it, okay? And I
yeah,
love that grapple because that shows how self-aware you are and how important it is for you, right?
yeah,
And I really get that you are, internalizing it, trying to figure out that
yeah,
what is it that's really not working? What is it that you're not being able to convey to her? So
yeah.
let's put it another way. What kind of a positive impact will it make if you achieve this consistent and flow and then she's able to explain and you have this 15 minutes of time every day that you're really looking for? What do you think would be possible?
Well, we will achieve a certain milestone. Uh, I don't know. For example, I'm a believer in certain things like visualization. Like I told
Mm.
her, we need to. We have done before. We took a Manila cardboard, we visualized things, and we pasted them. I said these are things we will glance at them whenever we pass by. And sometimes when I'm tired, I just like to look at that and visualize. Uh, part of it, part of the things we did get actually actualized. It actually became a reality. And so I was telling her that we need to get back to that, the visualization thing. Just try it one more time. I mean, in moving house, the thing got lost here and there, but it doesn't matter. We can do another one. So
Mhm.
I
And
thought
when
if
you,
I can get that done, then she and I will benefit from that.
very good. And
It'll be
what, how,
probably A or B or C, but it'll be there. The visualization part at least.
and if you're able to achieve that, visualize whatever you're wanting to visualize, if that is accomplished,
Mhm.
what will you see happening?
I'll find that we will master. We will have a greater control of our time and money.
Mhm. And
Uh,
what will that help with?
because I want to retire her from the work she's presently doing in Singapore.
Mhm.
I don't want her to work in that shift, in that kind of environment. I know the office politics are getting her down. and I want to free her from that. And I've met her bosses, her superiors. Uh, they belong to an asylum, actually. I met them. So I find my better half is such a sweet girl. She deserves my time and my love, my affection. Why should she spend time with these kind of jokers? I want to get things organized so that we can make her independent of that. That's what I'm trying to do. So one of the realization is to, like, if she had more time for herself, what I know she likes to sing. She likes to sing. She likes to sing Tamil songs. Boy, she loves singing. So I want to make her an environment so that she can sing. I mean,
Mm.
just to be happy to sing. And because she sang in the band before, it's like a small, band they have in parties here and there. Those she used to sing. And she sings in Tamil. I cannot understand Tamil, but I love the way she sings in Tamil.
And how will you, yeah, I can just feel your that whole, the imagining that, accomplishing that visualization itself is bringing that smile and that, that love on your face, which is so palpable. When do you want that to happen?
Mm, I every time put a time and goal thing to it, keeps on shifting.
What? Come again?
It keeps on shifting, yeah. This is 2025 now. It's already November. It's way past. So September, I wanted to actualize some things. September went to October went to November. November is ending. So keeps on being delayed. Uh,
Hmm.
so
Okay, so
yeah,
when do you just think now again, like what's gone is gone. So
yeah.
when do you think it's happening? She's
Uh,
singing and you are happy and that love and shine on your face.
Today, I think today somehow or other we were in conversation and we were looking at the 15th of November. We are going to KL, Kuala
Okay.
Lumpur, and we're going to
Mm.
actually uh, participate or attend a talk given by a couple who are coming all the way from India, and they've been specially flown here. And I feel that if she and I went there, I will have some kickback, we'll get things in perspective. So I'm
Mm.
really hoping uh, for her to imbibe something there. I want to see what can she take from that. This couple is quite free, that they've achieved a lot of goals. So I was hoping that she and I can learn something from this couple. In fact, we are
Amazing.
attending a leadership meeting post after they've talked to the general public and all that. But the next day, we are attending a leaders meeting for a smaller crowd. So I thought there'll be a more personal thing. I'm hoping to learn and see where I can take this. What time and date can I put on that? How to get things more organized?
So it's okay. Sometimes, Prinji, you don't have to be so like, don't worry about how. Okay. The why needs to be clear.
Yeah,
You know,
you're absolutely right.
clearer the why, easier the how.
Yeah,
Clearer the why, easier the how.
absolutely.
Okay.
I agree with that.
So just so you're very clear that you want that oneness with your wife.
Yeah,
You want to get your relationship into to a next level where your all your money and time together spent and all that is resolved, right?
yeah,
So thinking about that being addressed. So just give it a number like I want this to be settled in 2 months, 1 month, 3 months. Make it a little realistic, and then we can move ahead.
yeah. That's right. I'll have to. I want to do that. I'll
Okay.
put
So
the date there. Yeah,
would you
makes sense.
want to share? Would you want?
Yeah,
Would
what
you
is
want to put?
this? It just struck me that I've not put a specific time and date there. I need to aim lah.
So just I know you've been a police officer, so you really know. Tuck the focus.
Yeah.
Where the focus goes, energy flows.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when is this focus day? When you see this happening?
I don't know. I feel yeah, actually it can be done just like that. If you like this word you use to know the why. It's very, very for me, at least for me, my why is very, very important. Uh, how the details doesn't matter. It will flow. The why. If she and like I have my whys. I want us to glimpse at the why. I hope this 15th, she and I can sit down and come nearer to the why. I want to hear her why. Yeah, everybody wants this and that, but are we willing to position ourselves to focus on certain things that we have to do? I mean, I know she's got a lot of things on her plate also, but at the same time, if you just keep on doing whatever you're doing, things are not going to change. You've got to do different things, or at least do them
When
differently.
Einstein, exactly, Einstein said if you keep doing the same things and you're expecting a different result, that's a definition of insanity because that's never going to happen. Right? So now you got that? Great. I love the way you got that. So yeah, so now I can see that you got the problem that you stated that you're not able to get time, whether it is the phone call or it not being occurring to her as that kind of a value that you want her to get, and you're unable to convey that to her. So what needs to be addressed within you to remain in that state, a flow state where you're able to find that love with her? What needs to be addressed within you?
I think sometimes I think I need to listen to her a bit more, to really probe sometimes. So where is her attention span at? I know she's thinking about something. Probably I'm not clear enough. I think sometimes I have to be clear.
Which of
And
your strength can help you address it? What do you think? What's your strength?
my, if I say strength, my greatest strength has been patience actually. Many of the things which I've seen, I wanted to accomplish have yet to be accomplished. But I'm still patient. I'm trying out this way and that way, and the progress is sometimes even little or slow. But I'm exhilarated by it. For me, it's okay as long as we are taking that. We don't give up. We keep on at it. If we give up, then it's over. You know.
And when you are like, being patient with her, listening to her, what do you think will strengthen between the two of you?
I think, frankly, it's more like focus lah. You see, as a mother, she's very concerned about her offspring. I understand, and I'm trying to tell her, look, I'm the foster father for her kids, yes, but the kids need to be proactive. We cannot be mothering them or fathering them all the time. They're grown up. They're 18, 19. They could go out there and make mistakes. So what? That's how we learn. We cannot just be, mollycoddling them and keeping them away from life. It doesn't work that way. As a mother, of course, obviously she wants to make sure everything's okay. But life doesn't work that way. You have to take the heat sometime. You have to fall. And our job is to help them to get up and tell them that it's okay to fall, but you get up one more time. That's our task. Not to protect them from falling down all the time. We can't do that. And, because cannot do things
Hmm.
which we are supposed to do. I mean, they are supposed to do things, and we get so carried away with what's supposed to happen in their life, and we go off course as to what we are supposed to achieve. We get very distracted by all this. So
I get that you really want her to know that kids are on their own and they can be on their own. But what can you decide? Like, and what can you decide to not get affected
See, I
and to
went and
enjoy
saw
being in that state.
a Malaysian psychiatrist. Raju knows him. His name is Dr.
Mhm.
Kadir. He's a very eminent psychiatrist in Malaysia. He helped me a lot uh, when the kids were very young. He's written, authored 5 books. So he's in private practice. So I went and saw him. I said, I want to bring my whole family here. We went there as a family. We had a family consultation done, which is not cheap, given his expertise, level of expertise. But my takeaway he gave it to me was, Prem, do not talk to your son. Do not say this or say that. Just if your son is not listening to you, you cannot use any authority to make him listen to you. That's not the way it's going to be done, Prem. You back off. You ease off the pedal, uh, and you focus on what you have to do. And that's the way it's going to be, Prem. I understood in what he was trying to tell me in between the lines. Then he gave me some notes to go back and go through the notes. And I know him for many years, for more than about 15 years. So I always went and got things organized in my brain at least. Because if things don't work out, I go and see him. I say why they didn't work out. So I thought if there's
So,
something
Prem,
that needs to
tell
be
me
changed.
one thing.
Anji.
Yeah, yeah, go
So,
ahead. Go
so
ahead,
I
go
want
ahead.
to, I always saw him because I was, um, see, I inherited the family when their father figure, biological father, died of brain cancer. So they went through a lot of trauma when they were young. So, and I had to bring up this family, and I was wondering whether I was suitable for the task. So I had to go and see him and say, look, can you help me? Because I want to bring up this family. But I think these are different generations. I'm old and so I need to come and see what can I do with this generation. What are the value systems we can follow here? So that's how I came in touch with Dr. Khalid. And as things are moving on now, I can see the children love her, but they're causing her a lot of distress. So that is partly one of the reasons I find that she and I cannot focus on the things we have to do. So there's a lot of distraction. So what we have done, we have discussed is that
I
we
get
are going
that
to
she's
go see the
dealing with a
teacher.
lot.
Yeah, we want to go see the teacher, his school teacher, and they have a performer they can fill up. It's not to complain about son, but to fill up the performer and say, look, he's very much into all these distractions. We take that performer documents from the school counselor, and then we go to the government psychiatric hospital and show them that. And then they can deal with my son. Because I am Bharti, we can't do that. They need this feedback from the school. So I hope this will settle Bharti a bit. Otherwise, it'll be difficult for her. No? As a mother, she's focused here and focused there. Work one side, pray one side, her son one side. So many things. So I want to be there, not as a complainer, but as a participant in that. I can play my empathetic role.
Mm.
That's the way we
Prem,
are.
I got the whole picture. How you really want her to spend time with you, but she is really torn apart, and because of her distress for her children, 18, 19 is the age, whatever they are dealing with, and her mother and everything. And so definitely she doesn't see that, because probably as a mother, children really are the first priority. So I would just want to see, like, what is the strength that you can bring in, because you definitely would understand that she would want. You just mentioned that they have a great relationship with her, right?
Yeah.
So what is the strength you need to bring in so that you also are together like one big family?
Well,
What kind of a shift?
like for example, let's call my son Haran, right? Haran, he's a very delightful person. He doesn't bring anxiety to his. us, you know. He doesn't get involved in all the. Yeah, he's been a bit naughty here and there with his friends. Took a few cigarettes here and there. That kind of part of parcel of life. So I didn't look into so deep into it. I was quite a rascal myself in my young time. So, I said, no, that's not this is passing phase. But primarily, I find that my son is addicted to his e-games. He's a very good e-game player, so he's addicted to it. He enjoys it. So he says, who cares about examinations? The game is the thing to
Addicted
go
to?
for. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
the things that in e-games nowadays, you have to buy skin. You have to buy certain props, and that takes a lot of money. And that comes from my phone bill. You can order them through online, and I mean everything has got a budget for the time being. So I find that that amount of money spent there is not fair. There are better things to spend the money on. The other thing is that he has sacrificed a lot of rest and sleep time. He can play hours. He can play like for 12 hours at a go. That's I think is like a poison. If you play something for 12 hours, that's very very poisonous.
So
So,
Prem, I get that. Wondering, what will it take for you to, have a great bond with her? Are you able to spend time with her? Do you spend time with him?
you know, I'm not able to spend any time. I only do my chores and do all the stuff which I'm supposed to do. Otherwise, it cannot be done. But I'm not able to spend time, and she's seeking to spend some time there, which he doesn't want to spend time with his mom.
What's
So
the
she's yeah.
what's the resistance?
I don't know. That's why I want to tell her, look, we can do this.
But what?
You and I can go and see the secretaries.
Hmm.
You were to ask them this question about you and the son and me. Where are we going with this? Because uh, she says, Prem, the way you say this and say that, I say, fine. If there is a way I'm saying is wrong, fine. I want the secretary to tell me what way I can say it better. I mean, I'm open to it. I cannot say, oh, I know how to say this.
So basically, basically, what is it that I get that? So I like that part that you're listening to her. Probably the way, in her experience, the way you talk to him is not landing to him like a father or whatever.
Yeah,
And that is what is coming in the way, correct?
yeah,
And since you don't know, you're grappling with it, and you're willing to go and see a psychiatrist.
yeah.
But what is the resistance in you that you just being out there, not like a father, probably, but like a companion, or like a friend.
Okay. Um, when they were very young, you see, I changed the diapers, right? They were that young. I did all their feeding, all this. My concern was that they were sired by a father who already had cancer at the time, a very severe cancer of the brain. So I was worried about the aspects of genetics, you know. So I want to rule that out. So I asked my props. They say, okay, Prem, go with macrobiotics. We go with that step by step. So I say, okay, we'll try that.
Prem,
That's why
Prem can,
are you able to hear
um,
me?
okay, I
Sorry.
somehow lost you in between.
Yeah,
Just 1 second.
yeah. Can you hear? I think the line is frozen.
Yeah, I think there is a problem with
Hello,
Ruchi's
Yeah,
end.
hello.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just changed the Wi-Fi. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so Prem, tell me, what is it? What's the resistance that you're facing? in really being like a companion to him? Or in other words, I would say, what would you love to experience with him? What would you want him to be like? What kind of a relationship would you want with him?
Okay. So, he, actually, a lot of change came over Harun when he was 12 years old.
Mm.
Uh, his mom went and bought him a mobile device. I said, you shouldn't have bought this yet. He's got 3 more months to finish his examination. We would have got him a better mobile device as a reward. Right now, his examinations are around the corner. This is a very addictive game. I know how addictive it is. I mean, what's wrong with this game? Nothing wrong. Can be very addictive to a child going through what he's going through now. But she went ahead and gave him the gift. She said, "You're very old-fashioned," and since he was 12, now he's 19, he has become a handphone addict. He's literally a handphone addict.
I
Uh,
get that, Prem. What
yeah,
would you want? What would you
I would
want?
want him to, like, for example, he has friends.
Mhm.
He used
Very
to have
good.
friends, but doesn't have those friends anymore. His
Mm.
only friends are the ones who play handphone games. That's it.
Mm.
Doesn't have futsal friends anymore. Maybe once in a month he may go and play one badminton game with somebody. But that's hardly a 19-year-old guy's chart once a month. I would want him to realize that there are better ways of balancing your life. But he has to discover this. This can
Exactly.
cause a problem.
Exactly. Prem, even if you say he will not get it because he has to discover it, you've said the answer absolutely in that statement. I'm just asking you, since you are here, I'm inviting you to discover for yourself. What
Yeah.
is that kind of a bonding? I haven't really heard from you. What is that bonding in friendship that you're looking with in him? You know, that hunger, that smile that it came when you're talking about your wife. I want to see, because if you would see, wife will be happy when the children are happy. It is very, very automatic.
I can see she's very distressed when he really he talks very loudly. He scolds me. He says you don't understand. You are what? You are a dinosaur. You are uglier, this and that. The problem is that I when people talk like that to me, instead of reacting to them, I tell myself, I don't give you permission. Whatever you say doesn't tell me about myself. I know what I am. I'm very secure in my ego. You can say whatever you want. I'm not going to give you permission to upset me. I just ignore him. Um, because you need 2 hands to make a clap. I will not give you the other hand, and I just walk away. I will not stand there and descend to a level where I lose my self-respect. I'm not going to do that. She gets very frustrated.
So she's not been able to break that ice.
I, she says, I said, look, I'm not going to give him permission to upset me. I'm not going to engage into that war thing. I don't have time for that. I got so many
What
things
kind
to
of a
do.
strength that Prem can bring in that would actually break this ice? Because
Because,
every time this has been happening, right?
yeah,
Every time. And for
uh,
how long has this been happening?
for a long time, for a
Long.
very, very long time,
Uh,
for I'll say a couple of years.
So
And
what
it
would that
become
couple
worse
of,
and worse. Yeah.
so what is
So
this couple of
we
years?
have
10 years? 10 years?
about not 10 years. It has become worsened for the last couple of years.
5
Uh,
years?
about 3 4 years, I would say
Three.
that.
Okay, got that.
Because when the COVID came,
Mhm.
he was with me at the time. He couldn't. He had e-schooling to do at the time, so he finished e-schooling very fast. He went back to his game. So he nurtured his game fondness during that time. So we couldn't go out and get things organized. In the house, I want to converse with him or play games. No way. He's leave me alone. I want to be with my handphone. So
Supreme, when you're not able to get through to him,
yeah,
and when he doesn't understand what you are trying to tell him, and definitely you have good for him, okay? But there is some way of communication which is not landing on him. Am I correct?
we went to see the secretary much earlier
Hmm.
before, but he defaulted. Because It's like that. If you go and you default, then they give you another date very far away because they have to give priority to other cases. These are all they feel that addition things,
So
They
Prem,
are
coming back to my question. I get what you've been trying to do for him, but he's not been able to get it, right? He's not been able to get that you are on his side, that
yeah.
you wish him good. He's not able to get that.
Nope.
Is that clear? Yeah. And do you want that to happen?
I would want this to be to a third party.
Mm.
If they say to him,
No, no, forget the
they
third
put,
party.
yeah,
Do you want that he should have a great relationship with you and understand what you're saying?
oh, definitely I want to claim that relationship.
Yeah, perfect. Now, when you're standing here, that he should get what you're trying to communicate, there is a certain way you've been trying. Like, every time you've been trying, and it's not been working clearly. Because, as you said, it's been going for a couple of years,
Mm.
right? And if you do the same thing and you expect a different result, it's definition of
Yeah, insanity.
insanity. So, we've got to try something else.
Yeah.
Right? So I am inviting you to discover because right now you've not been able to see the impact of it fully. If you look at him, what is it happening? He is becoming a totally e-addict. He's just getting into those e-games. He's not talking properly to you. He's
Yeah.
not talking properly to his mother.
Yeah. Same.
The mother is in distress.
Yes.
Your relationship with the mother is gone again, not as great as you would want it to be.
Of course.
You would want the love from her, but how
Yeah.
can a distressed mother give love when she's so distressed?
Exactly.
Right? So when all this is happening, where do you think it's going to go? This because it's been growing, it's been worsening, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And you want to put an end to it?
Yeah, because he has gone out of the house at midnight
He's
and
been
come back at, yeah, he's left the house at midnight and then come back in the wee hours of the morning when his mom is around the house. So I said, no, you can't do this. There's a limit. You cannot leave the house unattended at night. It is in Malaysia. You don't do that. You are at home by midnight. That's it. You cannot go out there and do all this. I have explicitly forbidden. He's got a real issue with that. He feels he's grown up enough to be. He's a man. I say, okay, it's time to go and settle this matter, and we see the boundaries. In Malaysia, is like that. If you cannot handle the child's situation where he wants to go out as he wants, you can bring this matter up to the methods we are doing.
no, but
Like,
Prem, you would want that to happen. Before that, let me ask you one question. Do you love him?
I love him unconditionally. That's the
Beautiful.
word. Yeah,
Beautiful. You love him unconditionally and you don't want him to suffer because the way he's going, where do you think he's going to land up?
because his teachers called me and his mom, and three of them called us. They said, "Your son is our promising student. He's supposed to be the four acer,
Mm.
He's a four flat guy. But I see his marks from four flat. He's coming 3, 2, 1 like that. He's descending order. I said, right. So I was mostly listening, and the mom and the teachers were talking. I was mostly on the hearing side. I was thinking, we are looking at him being a four flat, then why is his graph descending? Obviously, there's a reason for it. So I saw it very plainly that where he's supposed to focus on doing the things, those things are not done. I mean, if you're going to do like not do the things you are supposed to do at that time, you're not going to see the results, no matter what you are, your corporate, whatever it is. So
And what does
I,
that make you feel?
that makes me feel that I'm helpless,
Helpless.
and I feel that he has a lot of common sense. He makes a lot of good sense when he talks. I wish that he could. There will be some way where he can connect that good sense to himself.
And what are the emotions that you experience apart from being helpless?
Me,
Mm.
I feel very sad. I feel I'm a failure.
Failure.
Yeah,
So you feel sad, you feel helpless, and you feel like a failure.
yeah,
Now, Prem, I want you to just stop here and consider. a sad, a helpless, and what is the third word you said? Sad, helpless, and
I don't know, some
okay,
negative.
okay, okay,
That,
okay.
but the
Yeah, yeah,
helplessness,
yeah.
yeah,
Yes, a helpless dad, a sad dad, and a failure.
yeah, failure.
Failure is a dad. So
Yeah,
if you are experienced like that, you
yeah,
would definitely all your actions are going to be from that place.
yeah.
And now, if I'm inviting you to see that what if, like something happens, a magic wand is done, and all that resistance, all that obstacles, and all that within you, whatever is gone, what is possible? What will be available for both of you?
I mean, I don't know how to say this. I'm affected when he says this to me. He says, "You have no money.
Hmm.
You have no money to educate me. Even if I do well, so you will not finance my education." I don't know why he says that at the time.
Whatever
I,
he says, hold on,
yeah,
hold on, hold on, hold on. So
yeah,
I get that, and all that lands you into an experience of being a failure. I get that.
right,
Now, what I'm inviting you, that there's a magic wand, and all that is gone.
yeah.
All that is gone. Okay. So, what would be available? Like, just tell me if all that obstacle is gone, like, all that resistance is gone, and all that helplessness is gone, and you're no longer a failure, who can you be?
But I don't regard myself as a failure. I
I
said I
know,
felt
no,
like a failure.
I got
I
that
felt like a
Prem.
failure
Prem, the
because
whole idea.
he calls me a failure. All these
Arey
like
Baba, Arey Baba, listen to me. So right now, the whole point is not that. The point is we're working on you. I'm not working on him. I can never work on him
okay,
because I'm working on you. I'm working with you,
right,
right? And we're discovering it together because
yeah,
that's your discovery. I'm
yeah,
just putting you those questions. So
yeah,
if we all that resistance is gone and
yeah,
you are in that free flow state,
yeah.
you know, of that love and that beautiful experience with your son, you're being friends and he's listening to you, and all that is happening. How would that make you feel?
It make me feel very good if he listened to the that the voice of reasoning within himself.
Mm.
That
And
I'm,
he's listening, and he's listening to that voice, and he loves you. And
yeah.
how would that make you feel? How are you, what kind of a person do you become that way?
I feel that if he can do that, he'll make me and his mom very happy because
Happy.
he has a lot of wonderful qualities,
Mhm.
right? And he'll be a very happy person.
And what about you, Prem?
I'm happy for people for their happiness because I
Absolutely.
like to create happiness.
Beautiful. So happiness is something that's missing right now with him right now.
Yeah, he's a very
Because,
sad guy. He's very sad. When he
yeah,
loses the game, he will come up very frustrated. I see him cursing. He'll be shouting.
Prem, you can make a whole difference in his life.
Yeah,
You can make a whole difference. You have that kind of power.
yeah,
But you've got to see where you are. You are also very sad and unhappy with him right now.
yeah.
You've got to alter that,
Because
right?
I've been told not to talk to him. I've been
No, no,
told,
no.
yeah,
I
not
get
talk to
that.
him.
So probably you've been told not to talk to him like a helpless, like a failure, or like a sad father. That's why you're not asked to. But what if you alter that? And
Yeah,
whose Prem is like a happy father?
you're right. That is what I want to ask the psychiatrist.
Hmm.
I want to ask them when Dr. Kari says don't talk to him. Now,
Hmm.
what's your view? You're also a psychiatrist. What do I interact with my son?
Hmm.
I cannot
Very
just be not talking to him. He's my
huh.
son. We need to have some platform, some
Communication.
communication. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
So it cannot be like don't
Hmm.
talk to him. What may be favorable from understanding from Dr. Kari's point of view, I accept that. Very good. But there should be another second opinion. I, because I could advise others, but I'm not now in that situation where I
Okay.
have,
Let's.
uh,
Hmm.
but I want to be a father. I cannot be ex-cop here dealing with students before. I can't do all that. Now I'm the father.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So, do you know of a father who's great?
Yeah.
And father and son who have a great communication, do you know?
Yeah.
Whom, like, do you have that his name in your mind? What kind of father is he to his son?
Uh, the person that came to my mind is my father, my own father.
Mhm.
My father was an alcoholic, a very depressed person when I was being raised by him. But when he worked, when he retired, when I became a person of some standing in life, I used to go out with my dad, and I became a friend to him.
Very good. And how was he like a friend to you?
Oh, my dad is a great friend. He started telling me about his life.
Mm.
So we sat down, yeah, all the juicy tidbits. When friends sit down talk, they really talk juicy stuff. So
Mm.
when before my father passed on, I'm so
Mm.
glad I had the intimacy with my dad. Right?
And
And
what can you do like that with your son?
oh yeah, he knows. you know, he, sometimes when I'm saying something and the mom interrupts me, say, "Ma, wait first. I want to hear what Papa is telling."
Mm.
So he knows kadar karda hai bapu ka. He's listening to something because
Mm.
I keep it very short.
Mm.
I don't like to talk long. For me, it's like come to the point and move on. Next step.
Mm.
The mom can talk very lengthily, very poetically. I don't have that gift. I'm very cut and dry.
But what can you do? What can you bring in that sometimes he does listen to you? How can a happy Prem bring in with his son? Calling
Uh,
him something like your father, what can he bring in?
See, this guy, I know his taste. He gets very excited when he gets to eat something which he likes, which he cannot get from shops. I am an amateur chef. I can create, I know his taste buds from young already. So I always doing this and that. And when he gets that, he comes down and says, "Wow, that's delicious, mom. That's very good." And I know this stuff cannot be bought here and there. He cannot buy it from the shops. Only dad cooks it for him that way.
So what can you bring in?
Oh, I always bring stuff on the table, dining table, and
Your relationship along with what's there in the dining table.
what I can bring is I'm hoping that one day he will consider me as a friend. That I'm
Hoping नहीं
a
अभी प्रेम अभी बापू की कदर कर रहा है कैसे करेगा why what can there are times when he does listen to you there are
no,
times when he says
I
to
don't
mom
want him to listen to me. I want him to know that I want to listen to him.
perfect.
Yeah. So I'm always telling Bhati saying something when he's saying, I said, Bhati, let him talk. When you
Mm.
ask him a question, he's giving an answer. Don't interrupt. Listen to what our son is saying. I want to hear what he has to say. If we start advising him here and there, then bus. He'll
Exactly. And what have you been doing all this while?
be trying to listen to him. No?
Mm. No,
So
before that, right now till now, what have you been doing? You've been
uh,
advising him?
no, I don't like to advise. I don't like. I didn't like my father advising me, so I don't like to advise kids.
Perfect. So, but
Yeah.
there is so you've got to identify what is it that he doesn't like about you, and what is it that a happy Prem is willing to
Oh,
get in.
okay. What he doesn't like about me is this, right? He doesn't like my lifestyle, the way I do things. He doesn't like the fact that I wake up in the morning, I do prana, I go to meditation, I go into walking. He doesn't like all this.
Have you have a conversation with him?
No, I don't have a concept.
So this is
He,
your assumption.
no, I mean, when he wakes up after his games, I'm up also, but
Mm.
I'm up to go out and do things. He's up because he has to sleep. Then he
That's
doesn't go.
okay. So that's okay. That does not make him not like you or him think that whatever you're doing is not correct. That doesn't say that.
Makes him feel very guilty. Then he will not go to school. Then his mom comes by and says, I'm sick. I don't go to school. He's being cruel. Then she goes around getting him the medical.
Prem,
the
I
med-
see immense love where you are. I see immense love. You are fully justifying your name, Prem.
yeah,
You're being so true to it. And there is a barrier that you really need to bridge,
yeah.
right? You need to be a certain way, and I want you to discover.
I want to say something at this point. What I find very deeply in my heart is this. I found, like my friends also, they always tell me, Prem, I told my children this, my children. I said, why are you telling your children all this? Why don't you listen to them? Why don't you do the things which you want your children to do? Why are you telling them to do these things? Why don't you be like me and say, wake up, take an interest in your life? You know, I mean, what's
So
wrong in doing
Prem,
sapana?
Prem, can you do an adventure one day and play games with him and not do pranayam just for 1 or 2 days and be like him so that you're enrolling him into in your life by just
Oh,
being with him?
he's
I'm just
I'm trying my best to go and see the secretaries and ask them, can I do this? Can I do these things with him? I know the order has been this and that, but I feel that I would like him to know this is what I want to do. What would he want? What would he like? Of course, I can't play futsal, but how about you and I? We do other things. I mean, there's a swimming pool down there, right? We have
mm,
swimming trunks. We would like to go and swim together. We like to go to the jacuzzi. I don't do it alone. I want to do it with my
beautiful.
family. Yeah,
Just go talk to him, talk to them,
yeah,
talk to your wife, talk to him. And for once, stop being a police officer and be vulnerable.
yeah. I'm so vulnerable. You know why? Last time to tell people what to do. Now I listen only. I don't talk. I just
But
listen and listen
but
and listen.
and I get that, Prem, but I want you to shift that from sadness to happiness.
Yeah,
Be
you're right.
happy, be a happy Prem. Be what else can be? Be a fulfilled Prem. Be a Prem who loves himself and is
Ah,
just open.
the things that I find that my age group people, we talk so much, you know. We have accomplished so much. We can say this, we can say that. But they are children.
Sometimes they
They,
get intimidated.
yeah. I mean, I can understand that because he thinks his math is strange. He's 67. His biomarkers are 64 years old. I mean, he goes and does all these things. Come on, what? Who does these things? Because I was a certified sarcopenia patient. I said, okay, I want to do something about it. And I went for PhD and got it done. I'm not going to sit down and take medicines. I will go ahead and find out a way from all the props and say, look, what should I do? Let me tell me what to do, I'll do it. So he saw me doing it, pursuing it with the zeal. He said, this guy is fanatic, man. Yeah, I'm really juiced up about it. If I do something, I am juiced up about it. I must get it done that way and accomplish it. I'm not a half, like Dekhi Jao. I'm not a kind of person. I don't have that kind of.
Supreme, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. And the more I'm listening to you, I am so clear that you are a powerful man,
Yeah,
right? And you just need to bring that love in
yeah,
with your son, without being like, really being getting anywhere to be wrong. Don't wrong him.
yeah,
So you are right now wronging him for a lot of things.
yeah. That's true.
Just imagine, Prem, if I keep saying what you're saying is bullshit, what you're wearing is horrible, what do you have those big things? We have those small ones. You're a jerk. You won't like it, right? This is
Yeah.
exactly what you're telling him. You just keep on sitting there, you're just playing video games, you're just doing this, you're not going back, your biorhythms are not like blah 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 blah. So how will it land on him? You're
Uh,
always invalidating him.
uh, it may sound surprising, but I don't talk to him about his game. That's one
I
thing I
get that.
don't do.
So what is it that you're discovering? I don't know. I'm trying from all angles. What
No,
is it that you're discovering?
I'm very curious. I'm just observing. I'm observing him from an angle and seeing, okay, he's really juiced up about what he's doing.
Mhm.
Uh, he's overused. I mean, if I read a bit here and there, but I went to the hospital the other day. They say it is regarded now as a disease. It is like this, or a lot of children are getting to this. They are now taking steps. Uh,
Perfect.
yeah. So I'm very curious as to what kind of approach they'll have for his addiction. And what causes him to go there and sit there? And I was because there's obviously I would understand if a person, an adult, goes and sits somewhere with a group of friends and drinks, they find something there, some peer thing there. What is his peer pressure, the peer contemplating? I mean, you can't play this game alone. You need to have your contemporaries with you. Then it becomes fun. Do you buy skin? What is his culture? I'm very curious about it.
Very good, Prem. And as you're curious, I'm inviting you to give up your righteousness also.
Yeah.
So let's, before closing this, I want you to do an exercise.
Yeah.
Close your eyes,
Yeah.
sit straight, change your
Okay.
nappy, put a hand on your heart, take 3 deep breaths, take in all the positive energy what the universe has in you, and release all the sadness that is there within you, all the feelings of helplessness within you, all the subdued emotions that you have for your son within you. Exhale all of it. Again, take another deep breath. Now visualize. Visualize how would want your relationship with your son. You're bubbly, enjoying, swimming in trunks, racing, splashing water on each other, smiling, and all that fun. Your wife is so happy. She's baking that wonderful cake and singing that Tamil song that you would love her to sing, and she's enjoying. And here he is, enjoying with you and making you feel so proud. And you're filled with that joy and happiness. There's a whole happiness in the family that you so deserve, Prem.
Yeah.
Just fill yourself up with that.
Yeah.
Open your eyes. What is the image that you had?
Yes.
Happiness. And how does happiness, what is the symbol, metaphor, or
And a lot of light, a lot of laughter, a lot of splash.
splash and laughter? And just keep that in mind. And next time your son comes, hug him and let go of that right, wrong, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And a new relationship will emerge. I
Yeah.
promise you. Right? Welcome. Thank you so much for being so honest, so vulnerable, and opening your life to me. It really means a lot and it takes a lot of courage. I am so, so, so impressed by who you are. And I know you'll cause magic. And we'll get to hear your breakthrough soon with your son. Got it? Chalo. Thank you so much, Prem. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, all right. I think the session is over now. Thank you. Because what will happen is, towards the end, when sometimes we see procrastination is not something that we want to do it, there's so many layers beneath it.
Yeah.
And when you begin to open those layers that you see, and the moment you do that, a context is created. Your why is so powerful. You want oneness with your son no matter how. You want that happiness with your son. And that why is so clear, how will happen? Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, Rajvi. Thank you, Prem. Thank you, Shabana. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Have a
Ruchi.
great good
Thank
night.
you,
Good night.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
And see you again.